MetaTrader4 winning strategy. This strategy is meant for MetaTrader4 and not MetaTrader5. You cannot use this on the Rive platform. It's strictly meant for MT4 and not MT5. Before you take any trade, make sure you are trading on a regulated Forex broker. It is advisable that you trade on regulated Forex brokers. Do not just trade because you want to trade financial markets and open with any brokers that you've not checked out. Either they are regulated or registered in your area before you go ahead to open an account with them. Make sure you find out or check it out if they are regulated before you go on to open an account with them. We have a lot of scammers outside there. Some you will be able to deposit your money and you may not be able to withdraw, or you have issue in withdrawing your money. Some you will enter the market and they will keep on, even when you use stop loss, that stop loss will not hit at that particular point, or they might even take you out of the market. So make sure you check them out. You can check them out online by simply Google them and check for scam alert, something like that. Write the names of the broker and write scam in front to see if there's any negative, a lot of negative review concerning them before you go on to register with them. And I will advise you that you check Forex Factory or other news aggregator to see if there's any news concerning any pairs you want to trade, so that you will not be trading against fundamental analysis. It's advisable that you check Forex Factory. Make sure you stay away from the news 30 minutes before and 30 minutes after the news. Better still, you can stay completely from that particular pair for the day and look out for another pairs to trade. Make sure you trade on regulated Forex brokers. This particular strategy can be used on any pairs you want to trade. It can be used on the Euro USD, it can be used on USD JPY, it can be used on Great Britain Pounds USD, it can be used on Euro Japanese Yen, it can be used on New Zealand USD. All depends on you and what you have on your MetaTrader4. This can be used on cryptocurrency like a Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Doji, BNB, and the likes, as many cryptocurrency you have on your MetaTrader4. And this can be used to trade crypto pairs like a BTC USD, BTC Euro USD, ETH USD, ETH USDT, as many pairs as you have on crypto on your MT4. This can be used to trade indices like Nasdaq, US 30, US 500, and the likes. This can be used to trade stocks. You can trade Amazon stock with this. You can trade Google stocks, Facebook stocks, and the likes. As many stocks as you have on your MT4, you can use this particular strategy. Now that you know what you can use this particular strategy for, let us go on to see how to use this particular Forex tools that have combined together to come up with this winning trading strategy. Welcome to Profiting Forex Trading channel. If today is the first time of coming across my YouTube channel, kindly make sure you subscribe and do give me a thumb up. Do not forget to turn on the notification button so that you'll be notified each time I share another winning strategy. On my chart here, I have two indicators combined together to give us this particular strategy. The indicator on my chart does not repeat. Make sure the candle close, then you can go on to place your trade. Make sure you follow money management. Do not trade blindly. Trade what you see and not what you think. Trade what you see on regulated Forex brokers. Try it out on their demo account before you go live. Any strategy you want to use at all, either paid strategy, free strategy, free indicator, paid indicator, free signal, paid signals, make sure you check them out on demo account, and make sure that demo account you open it from a regulated Forex brokers. Now let me show you how to use this particular MetaTrader4 winning strategy on regulated Forex brokers. Here we have, this is MACD histogram, this is MACD divergent arrow, and this is divergent line that we have on our chart, on our main chart. So do not trade any of these indicators blindly. Make sure you combine these two indicators together before you place any trade, after you've checked Forex factory. Now at this particular point we have a divergence here, and this is divergent arrow on MACD, and this is above the zero level, the MACD histogram, but the arrow is missing until this particular point, and at this point we have the arrow present. Here you can place your trade when we have all the indicators in agreement, and your stop loss will just be few pips below the previous low, and your risk to reward ratio can be 1 to 1, 1 to 2, 1 to 3, all depends on you. But make sure you lock in part of your profit when the market is moving in your direction, and allow the market to play out its course and bank a lot of pips. Make sure you secure part of your profits with trailing stop. This is how to use this particular strategy, and this is a buy setup at this particular point where we have all the indicators in agreement. This is where you place your buy, and to my left hand side here I have the first arrow here for a sell. But before then we have divergence on MACD. Yes, divergence on MACD. This is divergent line on MACD, and we have the arrow here for a sell, followed by this arrow for sell. And when you look at the MACD histogram, is below zero level, is below zero level. This is a good setup. And here's another arrow. This is another point you can add more to your trade, because they are still pointing in the same direction for a sell. And this is how to use this particular indicator. On MACD we have three things to use. We have the MACD cross here for a sell, and we have the divergent. This second thing you can use on MACD. This is like 3-in-1 indicator, and we have the MACD histogram. This you can combine together. You can combine the three signals generated by MACD here, or you use two, at least use two of these signals generated in agreement with the indicator on the main chart before you enter any trade. I would not like to keep this particular video very long, so I will show you the setting that I use for this particular strategy, and I'm trading on regulated Forex brokers. Here is another buy signal. We have the MACD cross here, we have the histogram, and we have this arrow for a buy, and this is a right point to place a buy trade. And a few candles after, we have a sell arrow here, and you are not going to take this sell, because this is just like a sideways market. This was the highest and this was the lowest, so in between this value we've not seen any serious move. So it is advisable that you do not get out of your trade and stay, allow it to play out. Since you have your stop loss in place, do not fear. You must overcome your fear, conquer your fear before you can trade profitably this Forex or financial market. It is important that you conquered your fear first. After you've done your analysis, just leave the market to play out when you set your stop loss and take profit. And here is another point to enter more trade, another confirmation, and we have a serious move with this particular signal generated by this indicator that I've combined together. This you can use it on any time frame you want to use it. Here is it on 4 hours time frame. We have a buy signal here that did deliver. This is a serious one. We have a sell signal here. This gives us more peak because this is 4 hours candle. You are still going to make money even trading this. That's why the fact we have 4 or 5 candles in between the signals, but they did deliver, and this sell also did deliver. This is 4 hours candle And this is how to use this particular strategy. You can use it on any time frame you want, and it can be used on any pairs you want to trade. Make sure you check it out and practice it on regulated forex brokers. Do check Forex Factory to see if there's any news before you go live. Now let me show you the indicators I use for this particular strategy and their settings. The first indicator on my chart that gives us this buy and sell arrow, these are the values. You can play with this particular value. You can play with it. The faster mode is 1. Just play with it. And the color, this is the color that I use, lime for buy and red for sell, and click OK when you are done. The second indicator on the indicator window is MACD histogram that gave us that divergent arrow, the cross and the histogram on the MACD, and this is the value. This is the value for this MACD. You can play with it, and if you do not want it to draw trend line as we have it on my chart for the divergence, you can turn it off. But if you want it for additional confirmation, you can leave it, and that was why I leave it. If you do not want the alert, you can turn it off so that it won't disturb you. But if you want the alert, so that will notify you if something is happening, so that you can check your chart if you are away from your laptop, then you can turn it to true. Last indicator I didn't show you, just the symbol changer, just to change from one pair to another. So I have 2 indicators on the chart for this particular strategy, and you can use it on any time frame. As I said, make sure you check it out on any pairs you want to trade on any time frame, and you can adjust the setting, the parameters, to suit the time frame you want to trade. Just make sure you know what you are doing. You can try it out. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly make sure you do so. Do give me a thumb up, and do not forget to turn on the notification button. It is important, I'm going to say it again, it is important that you trade on regulated forex brokers. Make sure the forex broker you want to open account with, or if you have opened your account already, go and check them out if they are regulated or registered before you go live, or before you even practice on that demo account. Make sure you check them out to see if they are regulated or registered in your area or zone or country before you go on to invest your time, your effort, and your money to that particular platform. Make sure you check them out and make sure they are regulated. I say it again, please trade on regulated forex broker. Trade on regulated forex broker and check Forex Factory out before you take any trade. Till I come your way again, I remain your fellow trader, Joe.